Welcome to Painters Vlog 1. I will try to the best of my capacity to highlight why value is important in painting for realism or hyperrealism. And I am a self-taught multidisciplinary artist working using oil paints, acrylics, graphites and charcoal. Usually when you're painting you don't actually have to stick to the colors you're actually seeing in your reference, but if the values are placed correctly, most of the times the painting will read as intended. Because most times, even if the color isn't a one-to-one with realism and how the actual subject matter appears in real life, people might actually look at your piece and actually read it for what it is. They can actually see for themselves what the subject matter in your work is, and they will be able to relate to it actually better. And coming from someone who had to teach himself painting in a realism style, this actually took a lot more practice. If you check out works by famous artists like Anders Zorn or Soroya, you will see that their work doesn't actually lean to hyperrealism, but the way they use their brushwork to like sculpt the form in the context that they're in, and how their values are attended to in their color application, the image reads very well as a 3D object. It would also be helpful to search for works but done by artists who inspire you. Most of the masters didn't use hyper-realistic detail to render the subject matter for their paintings, but the way they selected their colors and placed them next to each other, they read correctly as a 3D form. That's all for today. I will place the image of the current painting as it is versus the black and white version so that you can use it as materials to practice for both color and value application. Till next time, keep creating.